Assalamualaikum and hello to all of our viewers. This video is made to discuss several issues regarding personality and career development. To introduce our group members, first, Muhammad Arif HAZWAN bin Muhammad Isa, Muhammad RIDZWAN bin Muhammad KHOZAM, MAISARAH binti YAHYA, Noor Laila binti Abdullah, and the last one, NURUL FATIHAH binti SHAHARUDDin. All of us are students from University Technology Malaysia. The topics that we will discuss through this video are Introduction to Personality and Career Development, Big 5 Personality, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator MBTI, and last one, Role of Assessment Center in Career Development.
Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum. I wish to Dr. Ayub and also to my fellow classmate. My name is Muhammad Arif HAZWAN bin Muhammad Isa. Personality, a topic with no end. From day to day, people talk about it. From day people born to this world, personality is an endless topic. Because of what? Personality is the definition of human. Personality exists to make people meaningful. Every person have different type of personality, same as our fingerprints. Without personality, human is just a zombie. Okay, when we speak about personality, people always think, what is the meaning of personality? Personality can be defined as combination of traits and pattern that influence our behavior, thought, motivation, and also emotion. From time to time, the definition keep evolving. From another scholar, personality is also a unique combination of patterns that influence our behavior, thought, motivation, and emotion in human being. There is a lot of type of personality. According to MBTI approach, the type of personality is architect, logician, counsel, campaigner, and also entertainer. And according to Big 5 approach, the type of personality is extraversion, openness, agreeableness, conciseness, and also neuroticism. Now, let's move to career development. Nowadays, I believe people and also employee want to develop themselves and also indirectly develop their career. And according to Ozzy Banjo, or even me and also Joe, according to them, career development can be defined as an ongoing formalized effort by an organization that focuses on developing and enriching the organization human resource in light of both employees and also organization needs. And there is 4 components of career development, which is education, capability, network, and also experience. All of the components need to be in the career development. Okay, next, our career development needs a process. From step to step, our career will develop by process. Okay, the first step for career development is identify career needs. This is where assessment center plays a very big role. Next, the step is developing career opportunities. Employees manager will help the employee to identify the career path. And then the next step is integration of employee needs with career opportunities. This is where the employee align their needs and their ambition from themselves. And lastly, regular monitoring. It is obligate for every manager to monitor the process of their employee in career development. Okay, now we continue our topic with our main focus today, which is the importance of personality in career. First, we can determine the strengths and weaknesses of ourselves. We can improve by knowing these traits, all of personality traits. Next, it helps, personality helps to increase our job satisfaction. And lastly, personality help us to communicate effectively with other workers. It is benefit for us when we want to talk with them. We know their personality and also our personality. Okay, now to determine which career suits our personality, usually career assessment center will use career assessment tools. Assessment tools is a tools that are designed to help individuals understand how a variety of personal attributes impact their potential success option and work environment. The concept that include in the assessment is employee interest, personality, and also our skill or employee skill. And there's a lot of assessment tools, which is Myers-Briggs type indicator, the Clifton Strength Finder, and also Holland Code. And that's all from me. We move to the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. My name is Muhammad RIDZWAN bin Muhammad KHOZAM, A18HA011. So my part is about Big 5 personality. Big 5 personality, where is it? In our mind, what is about Big 5? What is personality? So let's go. I will explain to all. Okay, Big 5 personality. Big 5 personality is a set of description of our personality that include emotions and the functions in certain situations. This is about a hierarchical organization or personality traits. Big 5 personality is basic dimension of normal personality of human. There are 5 major traits of Big 5 personality that we can acronym it as OCEAN. And the first one is openness to experience, and the second one is consciousness, and the third one extraversion, and the fourth is agreeableness, and the last one is neuroticism. So this Big 5 theory is stable across time, cross-culturally shared, and explain a substantial proportion of behavior. Okay, first one of Big 5 personality of 5 traits of factor in personality is openness. Okay, what is openness? Openness is one of the personality that tend to be imaginative and curious, original and flexible in their thinking, broad-minded and liberal, receptive to their feelings and emotions, appreciative of art and beauty, and often seen themselves as non-conformists. Based on research, openness was related to artistic and investigative interests. In this case, people with high openness are suited to work as tour guides, pilot, or forensics. People with openness actively seek out new experience as opportunities for growth and comfortable in ambiguous situations. Also, people in high openness experience emotion, whether positive or negative, more intensely. So the second one is consciousness. So what is consciousness? Consciousness seems to be described by 3 primary facets. The first one is achievement orientation, for example, being goal-directed, hardworking and persistent. The second one is dependability, that means being responsible and self-disciplined. And the third one is orderliness, being playful and organized. Based on research, people with consciousness was related to conventional interest. This means that the people with high consciousness are suited to work or get occupation of accountant and sales manager. People with consciousness are think carefully before acting and are often considered cautious and deliberate. They are display high levels of self-control and will to achieve dependable, planful thinking, deliberate and organized in various domains of their lives. So the next one is extroversion. What is extroversion? Extroversion people can define as tend to be socially oriented, warm and gregarious, active, for example, adventuresome and assertive, and also surgeon. It means dominant and ambitious. And also, based on research, people with extroversion was related to social and enterprising interest. It means that the work that suit to the extroversion people is event planner and personal trainer or motivational speaker. People with high extroversion have a greater levels of positive emotionally. They are also always happy and enjoy and have a larger of friendship networks rather than introversion people. They are social dominance, means they are dominance, existence and self-confident in social and context, Social vitality, there are sociability, gregariousness, energy level, and positive effect to others. Another part of Big 5 theory is agreeableness. What is agreeableness? Agreeableness can define as people tend to be cooperative or somehow be competitive with others and somehow be trusting or cynical about the motive of others. It means that people with agreeableness tend to be straightforward and different in their interactions with others and describe themselves and are described by others as caring, empathic, good-natured, forgiving, and tolerant. Based on research, people with agreeableness also was related to social interest and somehow can be enterprising interested. It means that the work that suits to people with agreeableness is elementary school teacher or human resource specialist. And also, people with agreeableness seem to be defined by high motivation to achieve interpersonal intimacy and to get along with others in pleasant and satisfying the relationship they have. The last one part of trait in Big 5 theory is neuroticism. Let's go. So, what is neuroticism? People with neuroticism tend to a lack of positive adjustment and emotional stability, and is associated with the experience of a wide variety of negative emotion. For example, sadness, anxiety, and guilty. They also always been negatively emotion. Based on research, people with neuroticism was related to negatively to interest profile elevation, and people with neuroticism with high neuroticism have to stable their emotion to be emotional stability, so they can suit to be work as social worker or psychiatric nurse. And neuroticism and its related traits is infertility, anxiety, depression, dispassionate thinking are negatively related to levels of career designers. However, people high in neuroticism or low on emotional stability tend also to report themselves to be self-conscious and vulnerable and may respond especially in their life. Evidence suggests that neurotic individuals are especially attentive to the negative consequences of their and others' action and choice, are especially affected by negative events, perceive events as more negative than do people lower at this stage, and therefore display less satisfaction with their life and more indecision than those who score lower on this dimension. So that's all from me for this part of Big 5 personality. So thank you and hope you all enjoy with my presentation. So we are going to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and thank you to the last presenter. My name is MAISARAH binti YAHYA and I will be presenting about the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or also known as MBTI. MBTI is a personality assessment based on Young theory of personality developed in the 1920s by the mother-daughter partnership Catherine Briggs and Isabel Briggs Myers, with the purpose of identifying various psychological preferences in how people view and decide the world around them. Myers believes that different jobs favor different orientation of personality, which it offers a correlation based on Young's finding between personality and job performance. From this, we can understand that each job have its own preferences in terms of personality that will greatly affect job performance. TI is also based on the conceptual idea proposed by Carl Jung, who believed that humans perceive the world by using 4 key psychological functions, which is sensation, intuition, feelings, and thought. This inventory also plays an important role in the realm of career development, but how? It will be explained later, but now let's take a look at the 4 features of personality. The MBTI is structured to assess the interests of respondent in 4 opposite pairs known as dichotomies. These dichotomies are called extroversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. These dichotomies are usually referred in the later abbreviation. For example, extroversion by the letter E, judging by the letter J, perceiving by the letter P, and then these 8 basic preferences are combined into 16 personality types, as you can see by the image in the slide on the right. Each of them have its own preferences, where the individual is provided with a profile consists of 4 letters that can be considered as their strengths and opportunities. For example, people with ENTP type of personality, which is extroverted, intuitive thinking, and perceiving, are often described to be innovative, clever, and expressive. Let's take a look at the third slide, which is the function of these dichotomies. First is attention. Attention refers to how they focus their attention. Extroverted people tend to focus on the outside of the world, which is the environment, while introverted people tend to focus more on the internal world. Second is perceived information. This refers to how we interpret information. People in the sensing category are most likely to trust information that can be understood by their 5 senses, while intuitive people tend to trust information that is less dependent on the senses, which can be associated with other information where they can see in a broader context. Is decision making. This refers to how we make decisions after we take information. Those who prefer to think appear to be more logical and rational, while people in the feeling category, they make decisions by associating or empathizing with the situation and rely on their emotions. Lastly is lifestyle preferences. Judgment and perception were created by Briggs and Myers just to see the dominance of rational and irrational judgment in a person when interacting with the environment. People in the judging category prefer to determine and enforce the course of action first, while people in the perceiving category prefer to continue to take detail first before taking an action. So MBTI can be used as a tool to enhance team building, improve communication, help in managing organizational change, or provide developmental insights to individuals, teams, and leaders. So how exactly this assessment will help with someone's career? It helps them to narrow down their field, because it is hard for someone to decide what they actually want to do with their career. So knowing their personality type will make it easier to know their job preferences. It will also help with recognizing their greatest abilities. An insight into individuals' personality preferences will also help in identifying their own strength and weakness. Through this, they will know what they need to be improved, like skills to be added and whatnot, so they could work on their work performance. It will also help by revealing the best work environment for them. This is because certain personality types will find more success in their role depending on the overall environment they work. For example, introverted people most likely to have their own working space, while extroverted people prefer working with others.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Noor binti SHAHARUDDIN, Batik Sambut A19HM0128. Today, I'm going to present to you guys about my part, which is Assessment Center in Career Development. The first one is we are going to look at what is assessment and assessment center. Assessment is a systematic method of gathering data under standardized condition and reaching a conclusion regarding the knowledge, qualification, and potential of an employee. While assessment center can be defined as a modern method of performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is an activity in human resource management for assessing the performance of the employee in an organization. Next, we are going to move to concept of assessment center, which is the first one is detailed evaluation of an individual's skills. The evaluation can be done by assessing them on various competency, using multiple tools that are required to be successful on the job. The second one is assessment center, used by organization to evaluate employee perspective or current workforce for various reasons such as training, recruitment, high potential identification, and succession planning. Assessment center also can be used of career path. This is because it helps in deciding employee to decide their career path or career development. It is because employees have knowledge about the competency required for a particular job. The fourth one is evaluate management skills. Typically, assessment center focus on evaluating specific skills. The behavior involved in such well-defined activities as managing conflict, leading discussion, or making presentation. Next, we are going to look at the role of assessment center. The first one is evaluate. Assessment center designed to evaluate individual on specific dimension of job performance across situation or exercise. The second one is promotion. Assessment center certainly helps in making employee promotion and use often for managerial or professional position. And the third one is diagnosis. Assessment center also helps to identify strengths and areas for training and development. The last part that we are going to look at is the benefit of assessment center. The first one is improve performance of organization. With assessment center, organization can use data to study expected pattern and the lack of employee within the organization. Thus, the top management also can conduct and arrange proper training to overcome the lackness. The second one is employee development. In assessment center, employee can receive a high quality feedback and chances to discuss and build their development plan. The third one is basis of employee development program. Company or organization can arrange training to employee to boost up their performance. And the last one is fair opportunity. They believe that they have been given for opportunity to display their skills and find that exercise in assessment center are more representative of the target job. For the conclusion, I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And hello, my name is Noor Laila binti Abdullah. We have discussed several important issues regarding our topic today about personality and also career development. So now I want to ask public several questions regarding our topic today, and let's see what their opinion. Hey, but it's okay first. Have you taken any personality test before joining your current company?
Hi, right now I'm working as a document controller clerk, and to answer your question number 1, my answer is yes.
Answer is no.
Test tak pernah.
Tak pernah.
Kalau nak kata sebelum tu tak, tapi lepas saya dah bekerja tu adalah no.
Is your current job suits with your personality?
I think yes.
Also yes.
Yes, saya rasa sesuai.
Yes.
Please rate your job satisfaction from 1 to 10.
7.
I rate as 7.
8. Pada saya suka dengan kerja saya, so saya bagi 9.
9.
Based on your opinion, is it important to find a job that match with your personality?
Yes.
My answer is no.
Penting.
Yes.
Pada saya, ya, sangat penting. Sebab biasanya first appearance seorang tu yang akan mempengaruhi orang tengok dari segi kerja kita dengan perwatakan kita.
Next, imagine yourself getting a job which needs you to be someone else that opposite your own personality. Can you stay forever? And please explain why.
No. Because you have to do what you love.
My answer is yes, because I think personality can be changed, or we can add a new personality as a new value if we need to so. So I think I might be stay at the company forever.
Saya cubalah untuk bertahan. Sebab saya cuba untuk dapat pengalaman lah, ambil pengalaman baru.
Ya ataupun tak?
Ya.
No. For me, it is important to find the job that match with our personality. How long I can pretend to be someone else? If I can, maybe I can. But at the end, I will move because I don't feel satisfaction in the job. Yes.
Pada saya ya, sebab saya suka cabaran. So saya rasa why not kita cuba benda yang baru. Selagi kita tak cuba, kita tak akan nampak benda tu kita boleh berjaya buat atau tak.
Terima kasih. To conclude, undeniably, personality is one of the most important aspects in career development. It can influence the decision that people will make regarding their own career, and also it can be the reason for why a company is hiring or not hiring you. Everyone is unique with their own personality. But remember, those who know are wise, and those who know themselves are enlightened. Thank you. Hope you enjoy watching our video.